ACC coaches all seem to be ganging up on Notre Dame, Tom, and saying,
Yeah.
you can't play in the national championship game unless you join a conference. And I just think that's total bull.
Yeah, they play one of the toughest schedules in the country.
They're playing Stanford, they're playing USC.
What more do they need
They're
to do?
willing to play military academies. They play teams in the Big Ten. They play for everybody. They play the only really national schedule. Tom, do you agree with us that they're doing okay, or do you think they belong in the conference if they want to be in the BCS championship?
The funniest thing about this to me was when Clemson Davos Swinney was echoing those same statements, saying that Notre Dame needs to join a conference. Davos Swinney coaches a team whose first 2 games on the schedule this year are Wofford and Appalachian State. I feel like if I'm Notre Dame, I would say, sure, we will gladly join a conference as soon as you all stop playing FCS opponents, because Notre Dame has never played a team from the FCS in the history of the program. So as long as these coaches are all, playing FCS cupcakes every year to get themselves that guaranteed win, I really don't think they have much ground to stand on. But it's just strange the way that it just escalates with coaches. When one says something, they kind of all just follow suit. It's a strange phenomenon every year at media days. The one coach will say something that's just kind of silly, and no matter how silly or stupid it sounds, there's always another 10 coaches who are like, yeah, he's right. Yeah, they should do that.
It's always T. Spurrier saying, I think we should all take our salary and give it to the players. And they go, what do you think about Steve's comment? Oh, yeah, we should all take Steve's salary and give it to the players.
that might be the one idea they don't
I just couldn't understand. So tell me, when Clemson and Florida State and Duke and North Carolina, how many movies have been about their football programs? I mean, Notre Dame's had like 14 movies, from Rudy to Jim Thorpe, Newt Rockne, All-American, about Notre Dame has earned the right to be what they are, I think. And they have that TV contract. They're not going to give up that TV contract and go get in a conference. They're the only one that owns a network. Yeah.
Yeah. Notre Dame has nothing to gain from joining a conference at this point. I mean, it's especially now that they've got the deal with the ACC where they're playing 6 ACC games a year. That's as close as you're going to get to having Notre Dame join a conference. And the only reason they did that was because the recruiting base in the Southeast is expanding, so the Irish wanted to make sure they were getting games down there in that region every year. That's the only reason the Irish even considered, that deal. They have no need to join a conference otherwise. They can continue to schedule who they want, play who they want, where they want, and when they want. It's really the perfect situation. And like you said, they have their own NBC television deal. They never have to worry about money stop coming in. So it's fun for coaches to say stupid things like that because we get to make fun of them for it. But in reality, I just don't see it happening.